Next, we have Peter Wolfgang, followed by Representative Hughes, followed by Laura Canto. Welcome, Mr. Wolfgang.
Thank you. Chairperson Abrams, Ranking Member Pettit, members of the committee. My name is Peter Wolfgang. I am president of Family Institute of Connecticut Action. Our members support immunizing their kids, but they don't support this bill. Family Institute of Connecticut, in fact, all 7 of my own children are vaccinated. But we don't oppose vaccines, but our members oppose 5044 because they see an unpopular group being targeted in a way that may eventually harm us all. It's troubling to our members to see this bill attack the conscience rights of a small number of parents who object to vaccines on religious grounds. It begs the question of what other medical treatments the state may declare medically necessary despite parental or religious objections. Our members are concerned that the same forces targeting the religious liberty and parental rights of anti-vaxxers will come for the religious liberty and parental rights of our own families someday. Our members are concerned that if we don't speak out for anti-vaxxers now, when they come for our own families, there may be no one left to speak for us. Anti-vaxxers are low-hanging fruit. They are a small, unsympathetic group of people with beliefs almost no one accepts. They reject the social consensus sealed by the experts, and against them it feels as if a panic was ginned up to further a larger agenda. I want to say something about listen to the experts. You heard that from one of the speakers from Yale. You heard the science is clear. You know, we just ended a decade, the 2010s, during which a respected pediatrician was convicted of abusing scores of Olympic athletes. Priests and teachers abused children, and bishops and teachers' unions covered it up. Financial regulators were asleep at the wheel during the subprime loan crisis, which gave us the Great Recession. And our own great U.S. attorney for the state of Connecticut, John Durham, is currently investigating the FBI for possibly illegally spying on a presidential campaign. This is the world that we live in. I'm reminded of Ross Douthat, the New York Times columnist, who had a column wrapping up the 2010s. And this I found very striking. He said, in case after case, the 2010s were a decade when cranks were proven right and the establishment wrong. In this sense, the Jeffrey Epstein scandal was an appropriate capstone for the decade. Why do I mention all that? Because,
sir, the alarm went off, so
sure.
If you could wrap it up, please. Thank you.
This doesn't take place in a vacuum, this lack of trust in the experts. I'm not saying don't listen to the experts. I'm saying a certain level of skepticism is in order, given the world we now live in. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions or comments, committee? Thank you very much for your testimony.
Thank you.